Hi friends, since the beginning of this year, the crypto market has been dumping constantly. And if you experience previous bear markets, you would notice that most bear markets actually last for around 12 to 15 months. Currently, we are around the 13th month of this bear market. And times like these are when life-changing opportunities are being made. So what I'm basically trying to say is during the last phase of the bear market, that's when you get your favorite altcoins very cheap. So in today's video, I will be talking about my top 3 altcoins I will be buying if we see a major crash in the cryptocurrency market before the end of this year. And guys, one of the projects I'm covering, most smart money and institution will be using this project in the next bull market. So to find out about what this project is, make sure you watch this video to the end. And if today is your first time watching my videos and these are the kind of content you want to see, please like and subscribe for more videos like this. So the first project I will be covering today is actually GMS. GMS is a decentralized spot and perpetual exchange where you can trade BTC, ETH, AVAs, and major top altcoins. So what makes GMS special is the fact that GMS is a decentralized exchange. Since FTX fight for bankruptcy, most investors are actually scared to trade on centralized exchange like FTX, Binance, and the rest. So currently, most investors are actually looking for decentralized exchange where they can trade and be sure their funds are secure. Like on decentralized exchange, you trade directly from your wallet. So even if the exchange gets hacked, your funds are actually safe because you are trading directly from your own private wallet, unlike centralized exchange where you have to send your funds or your Bitcoin to the exchange and the exchange keeps your fund or keeps your Bitcoin while you trade on that platform. So GMS is just a decentralized perpetual exchange that supports low swap fee and zero price impact trades. And GMS is currently available on Arbitrum and Avalanche now. And Arbitrum is just a layer 2 platform built on Ethereum, which make gas fee very cheap. If you want to know more about Arbitrum, you can watch my previous video about Arbitrum. So GMX actually consists of two major components, which is the spot and the perpetual DEX. So in the spot DEX, you can actually just trade, like just swapping from one token to another. Like for example, you want to swap from USDT to Ethereum, you can use the GMS spot DEX. So and if you want to trade future, you can use the GMS perpetual DEX, which you can trade up to times 30 leverage. But I would not advise you to trade futures or leverage if you are new to the cryptocurrency industry. And right now, different decentralized exchange like Drift Protocol, GMX, and Perpetual Protocol are actually partnering with Nascent to design a new analytic dashboard hoping to restore user faith after the FTS fallout. And currently GMS already has this dashboard where you can see Arbitrum total stats. So you can see the token pools, the total amount of fund, the total amount of long position, the total amount of short position, and you can see the fees the exchange is making. Unlike centralized exchange, they don't show you this, only the exchange can see them. But here you can see this on the dashboard. And since FTX filed for bankruptcy, the GMS token has been pumping constantly. As you can see, around November 10, the price was around $26. But since FTX filed for bankruptcy, the GMS token has been pumping constantly. And now we're somewhere around $54. But guys, I will be careful buying GMS somewhere around here, because the last all-time I was somewhere around $56. And if you see around January this year, GMS got to around $57 before we dumped to around $23 and $14. So I will be careful. I will just wait if we see a dump in the cryptocurrency market, because I think GMS is actually getting very expensive. So if we see a dump in the cryptocurrency market this month, So if we see GMS around $15 or around $20, I will be buying a lot of GMS, and I will be holding till the next bull market, because I think a lot of traders will be using this exchange in the next bull market. And you can see the market cap of GMS is actually around 400 million. And if you compare this to other decentralized exchange like Uniswap, you would notice that GMS has a long way to go. As you can see, Uniswap market cap is around 4 billion, and GMS is around 400 million. So if for GMS to get to the market cap of Uniswap, that's around times 10, then GMS has to be around $530. So, but still, I will be waiting for us to say dump. So if we see a dump to around $20, I will be buying GMS, and I will be holding till the next bull market, because in the next bull market, I think a lot of traders will actually be using this GMS exchange, because most people are actually scared of centralized exchange right now. So I think decentralized exchange will be doing very well in the next bull market, and GMS will be doing very, very well in the next bull market. So the next project I will be talking about is Decentraland. And what most people actually don't know is Decentraland is actually the first metaverse project. Decentraland is actually the project that came up with the idea of metaverse. And now many institutions are actually trying to build their own metaverse. And if you notice, big institutions like JP Morgan bets that the metaverse is a 1 trillion yearly opportunity, as it becomes the first bank to open a ward in the metaverse. So even JP Morgan is actually bullish on the metaverse. And if the metaverse will do well in the next bull market, I think Decentraland also will do very well, because they have the first mover advantage. So Decentraland is just a virtual reality platform powered by Ethereum blockchain. In Decentraland, users can create, experience, and monetize their content and application. So one of the main features of Decentraland is that you can actually purchase land in its virtual reality and build on those lands. And I think in the coming years, lands in the metaverse will actually be expensive, because a lot of companies will actually be buying land in the metaverse. So those lands will be very expensive in the coming years. As you can see, JP Morgan is actually the first bank to open in the virtual world. So they're actually the first bank to build on the metaverse. But I'm not sure they actually partners with Decentraland. But if a bank like JP Morgan is building on the metaverse, so in the coming years, when a lot of people start using the metaverse and building on land in the metaverse, I expect Decentraland to do very well, and land also in the Decentraland metaverse should be very, very expensive. And currently, Decentraland is actually the fourth project by developer activities. So a lot of developers are actually building on Decentraland. So this is very, very bullish for the project, and the market cap of Decentraland is currently below $1 billion. So let's just dive to the Decentraland charts. So you can see when Facebook announced they are rebranding to Meta, Decentraland actually pumped from around $0.8 to around $6 late last year. And since the bear market started, Decentraland has been dumping constantly, and this trend line has been holding since. But currently we actually broke away from this trend line, so we're still just moving sideways, and this horizontal box is acting as a support. So I think currently anywhere around this box is actually a good place to buy Decentraland. But if we still see a dump in the crypto market and we dump below this range, and maybe we fall to somewhere around end of this box, but anywhere around this box, so anywhere below 50 cents is actually a good price to buy some Decentraland and hold till the next bull market. So the last project I will be talking about is Phantom. And since FTX also crashed, most people actually don't trust Solana again. So most traders will actually be looking for a trusted layer 1 platform they can use, and I think that layer 1 platform will actually be Phantom. So Phantom is building a platform consisting of a fast, scalable and secure DAG-based distributed ledger using ABFT principle to achieve consensus. Why I think Phantom will actually be doing very well in the next bull market is because Andre just returned back to the project. He's actually part of the developer team and is the main face of Phantom. And when he left Phantom last year, Phantom price was dumping constantly. Phantom was somewhere around, let's say, $3 when it left Phantom. Since then, Phantom has been dumping and it got to around $0.2, and Andre came back to the project, and since then the project has been pumping a little. And recently, Phantom Foundation just made an announcement that DApp gas monetization program. This gas monetization program will seek to reward high quality dApps, retain talented creators, and support Phantom network infrastructure. So basically what Phantom is trying to do is to reward dApp creator. So most developers that create good dApps in the Phantom ecosystem will be rewarded. This is the first time a crypto project is actually doing this, and I think this will be very, very huge for the Phantom ecosystem, because a lot of developers will want to build in the Phantom ecosystem since they will be getting a reward to build on the Phantom ecosystem. So I think this is very, very bullish for Phantom. And few days ago when Andre came back to the project, Andre made an announcement that currently Phantom has around $100 million worth of stable coins and $100 million worth of crypto assets and $50 million worth of non-crypto assets, which is around $250 million. And they said this will be enough to run Phantom network for around 30 years. And Miles Dorcher said Solana has 30 months of runway and Phantom has 30 years of runway. So when Miles made this tweet, Austin Federer from Solana responded that Solana has around 100 million in cash and cash equivalent. And guys, if you check, you can notice the market cap of Phantom is around $600 million, and the market cap of Solana is around $5 billion. So Phantom that has a market cap of only $600 million, and Solana that has a market cap has way lesser than that. So that's very good for the Phantom network. So I'm very bullish for Phantom, and I think in the next bull market we can be seeing Phantom being among the top 10 projects in the next bull market. So let's just dive straight to the Phantom chart. So you can also see since early this year, Phantom also has been dumping constantly, and now we're close to the strongest support level around here. So from this price, I will be buying some Phantom, but if we see a dump to, let's say, somewhere around 10 to 15 cents, I will be buying a lot of Phantom and be holding till the next bull market. And as you can see, the current all-time high for Phantom is around $3. So I expect us to go way above $3 in the next bull market, maybe somewhere around $10 to $30 in the next bull market, and that will be somewhere around times hundreds from the current price. So Phantom is a project I will be buying and be holding till the next bull market. Phantom should be among the top 10 projects in the next bull market. So guys, basically this is all I have for you today. And guys, remember, I am not a financial advisor. Everything I say on my videos are just for education purpose. And also, if today is your first time watching my video, please like and subscribe for more content like this. Bye guys.